Well, that's the thing that we've seen so many shows, especially after the success of Lost, that just didn't work. Genre shows that people tried, but what makes a genre show work versus one that doesn't? JJ, obviously you have the secret sauce. You know the secret. So tell us right now.
Have you seen Undercovers? The thing is, here's what I would say.
Touche. That was a sexy cast, though.
That was a good win for me, just now. I love all the people involved in that show. So what I was going to say is the following: that every time you think you learn a lesson, you forget another one. It's like you can only carry so much at one time. And you go, oh yeah, that's really important, and that hugely important thing. So you never know really what the answer is to anything, except what makes you feel. The only thing that I think comes close to a litmus test for me in terms of what might work is if it actually makes me feel something. If I start thinking like, oh yeah, people will like that, it's not going to work. It's just, if you don't feel it yourself, they won't feel it. And so I think a lot of it really is when Eric came in, like I said, he pitched this show that was really about these people and this family, and I knew that at the core of the series was always going to be the characters and finding that way. And I think that the first half of the season, if you're lucky enough to have a show go the distance, you get the time to figure out how to do it right. And some shows, right off the bat, hit it. Other shows take a little bit of time. Most shows, if your favorite show, if you watch early episodes, you kind of go, oh my God, it's so funny. Look how they were doing that. They were still trying to figure it out. And you can see the first 5, 10 episodes are kind of just, finding their way. So I really do think that the thing that was always heartening to me, and all of us at Bad Robot about Revolution was, we knew that your concern was these people at the core of it. It wasn't a premise, it wasn't genre first. It was people first in a genre scenario.
Right, and once we get to know the characters, once we sort of fall in love with these characters, that sort of then gives you permission to go down several different genre paths. And do you feel like you now have the permission to start playing around with the genre aspect of the show?
No, we have because I think we really understand that. It helps us too, just as the writers and the creators and producers of the show, to start to establish history and dialogue and what they sound like and how these guys are playing them, and it starts to come to life in a way that gives you sort of like a base level that becomes very useful to work off, and that you really feel like, wow, yeah, those are really cool moments and those are really dimensionalized characters, and again, the actors are killing it, and then you get to that place, and then once you're there, then yeah, you can start really trying some things because people are in, because they're digging the characters and they're following where they're going.
And also it is, though I'm never in the writer's room on this show, and that really is, Eric's province, the truth is that when you have actors who give you inspiration, who show up and really do it and make you feel something in dailies and in cuts and in episodes, it is that dialogue, and I know it's a generic thing that is true with any show, but when you feel that, and when it's working, and an actor is telling you, as you're telling them what the character is, and I'm sure that you guys feel this all the time, you're getting scripts in, but you're guiding it as much as the writers are, and it's amazing to kind of feel that dialogue, that back and forth, and see it evolve, because you cannot predict it. It's like playing with a Ouija board. You don't know who's pushing what, but suddenly it's spelling something out. It's telling you something, and then you run out of the house because you're terrified. I totally screwed up that metaphor. I just